When it comes to embodying a state, what you're doing is you are creating an experience within your body in order to change what is happening outside of you. Because everything in your life is reflecting to you. It's reflecting back to you who you are being, who you are dominantly being within. And so the inner experience that you're cultivating at any given moment is what's creating your experience externally. So in this video today, we're talking about how to manifest a rich life, how to feel rich, how to place yourself into a dominant state where you feel massively abundant, where you feel rich. As you know, in Law of Assumption, this work is all about changing self, because there is no one else to change but self. Everything occurs within you. So when you're manifesting, when you are wanting to bring something towards you or bring an experience towards you and make it a part of your physical reality, you are wanting to change how you are experiencing life within. So when it comes to money, I want you to think about how you're currently experiencing money right now. How are you currently experiencing your finances? How are you currently experiencing income? How are you currently experiencing your dynamic with money when you're spending it? Because this is going to tell you what your dominant state is, what your dominant self-concept is with money. And if it's not something that you actually want to be experiencing, if it's not the ideal way that you want to feel, and it's not the desired experience you want to have in the physical 3D, the physical reality with money, then that's what you've got to look at changing. Because there's no one to change but self. Everything happens within you. Manifestation occurs within you first before it happens out here. You must change in order to see changes in your physical reality. So now that you know whether your current overall experience of how you interact with money is desired or not desired, depending on your answer, we're going to do a few things. If it's desired and you're happy with the way that you are currently experiencing money and the way that you feel about money and the way that you view money, you don't even need to be watching this. What are you doing? Flick off here. Go have some fun. Go spend some money. But if you are living an undesired experience with money, if you are not having the experience that you actually want to be having with money, what do you need to do then? You need to figure out what it feels like within to have the experience you want to be having. What is the experience you want to be having with money? Do you want to feel rich? Do you want to feel abundant? Well, how can you bring that experience of feeling rich and abundant to you now? You don't actually have to have money in order to feel rich and abundant. You can feel it right now. It's really easy to shift yourself into a different state. So, what would that look like? What would it feel like if you suddenly had more than enough money? If you had always had more than enough money? If you had millions in your bank account? If you were holding a wad of cash in your hand, how would it feel to know that this is occurring and it is a common experience for you? It's not just a one-off, it is something that you continuously experience. How would that feel within? So I want you to take some time to actually think about this. So many people hear the question and then try to logically think themselves into it or not, and then decide that it doesn't work or it's not going to change anything, and then nothing changes, right? But this work requires so much discipline and so much persistence in creating a different inner experience and creating a totally different self-concept that without it, nothing's going to change. Nothing will fundamentally change externally because you haven't changed within. So, take some time to think about, how do you want to feel as a rich person? How do you want to feel as an abundant person? How do you want to feel as a person who has unlimited money, who has complete ease with money, who never has to worry about financial stuff ever again? How would it feel? How would you want to feel? And bring that inner experience into your body right now. Once you've got it, that's it. That's all you have to do. That will, if persisted in, change your entire life, your entire experience with money. It will take you to the destination that you want to be living in, which is a rich reality, right? A rich life. If you dominantly stay in this stay in this place, the self-concept will create itself. You won't have to do anything because you are already there. You're already living in the state. Therefore, you're already living in the wish fulfilled. There is nothing else to do but persist in that state. And I know it sounds easy, right? And it actually is very, very simple to do. It's a simple exercise that can be done continuously. But it's the discipline and the persistence where most people won't do it. They just cannot stick to it. And this is something that can't be taught. You have to decide that it's worth more to you to be wealthy or to be rich or to be abundant than to be in the current 3D circumstances that you're experiencing. Now, if you want help with that, I have Money Mindset School, which is my incredible, amazing membership that helps you integrate a new self-concept of being rich, of being abundant, of having more money than you know what to do with. Because I myself had to do this process. I'm not talking from a place of never having experienced what you've experienced before. I'm talking from complete relatability. I used to be completely affected by my 3D circumstances. Everything that was happening externally out here, I was being affected by it in here. Whatever was happening in the 3D, I was reacting to it. I was not in control, or I was not choosing to be in control of what my inner experience was. I was letting the 3D determine how I was feeling, which is why I always had such roller coaster results, aka a feast or famine pattern. But when I finally learned the law and I understood that when you get disciplined and you get focused in your inner work, in creating your inner world, in creating the inner experience that you want to have, and you stay there, you discipline yourself enough to stay there in that state, everything changes and you don't have to lift a finger to do it. It will change before your eyes. You will be making moves that you don't even know lead to the end result. Or people, situations, events come to you in order for you to live in this end result permanently. And that's when I show you how to do it in Money Mindset School. It's an incredible membership. There is no membership like it that will help you completely change who you are with money and create the actual reality that you want to be having with money. Money Mindset School is open for enrollment right now. So if you'd like to join me, make sure you head to the link in the description box below, and I would love to see you inside the community. And if you're watching this after enrollment has closed, make sure you join the waitlist so that you can enroll next time enrollment is open. On a final note, I want you to understand that no matter what situation you are currently in, no matter what circumstance you are currently experiencing, no matter how grim it might look, no matter how bad it might feel, no matter how backed into a corner you might be thinking you are, this can always be changed. You can get out of this. You can completely 180 or 360, however you decide to look at that. You can completely change your life in a matter of a second. And moment by moment, you can bring yourself out of that corner, out of that hole, out of that grim outlook, and completely change your entire reality with money. And I'd love to show you how to do that. So thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you sign up to my free abundance vault, which has over 15, I think 20 plus free money mindset and manifestation resources just for you. That's also in the link in the description box below. And I will see you again in the next video.